Have you ever thought about the person you could have become? Not the person you are today, but the version of you that existed in possibility, the version that stayed consistent, the version that didn't quit, the version that kept showing up when things got difficult. Somewhere in an alternate reality, that version of you exists. He's stronger, smarter, more disciplined, more confident, not because he was born different, but because he made different decisions. And that's the painful truth most people avoid. Your future is not created by your dreams. It's created by your daily choices. Every time you said, "I'll do it tomorrow," a different version of you disappeared. Every time you gave up too early, a different future became impossible. Every time you chose comfort over growth, you moved further away from the person you could have become. Most people think their biggest regret will be failure. It won't. Your biggest regret will be realizing how much potential you left unused. Imagine meeting the version of yourself that did everything you promised you would do. The version that exercised consistently. The version that read books instead of endlessly scrolling. The version that learned skills while others wasted time. The version that took risks instead of making excuses. Would he recognize you? Or would he be disappointed by how often you settled for less? That's a difficult question, but it's also an important one. Because the purpose of this thought isn't to make you feel guilty. It's to wake you up. You cannot change the decisions you made yesterday. You cannot go back and recover lost years. But you can still change the direction you're moving today. And that's what most people forget. The future version of you is being built right now. At this very moment. Not next week. Not next month. Not next year. Today. The person you'll become 5 years from now depends on what you do after watching this video. Not on your intentions. Not on your motivation. Not on your goals. On your actions. Because actions create identity. And identity creates destiny. If you keep repeating the same habits, you'll keep creating the same future. But if you start making different choices, even small ones, you begin creating a different version of yourself. One decision at a time. One habit at a time. One day at a time. The beautiful thing is that the version of you that never existed doesn't have to stay imaginary. You can still become him. Maybe not overnight. Maybe not this month. But step by step, choice by choice, you can slowly close the gap between who you are and who you're capable of becoming. And one day, you'll look back and realize something incredible. The person you once dreamed about is no longer a dream. It's you. So stop mourning the potential you've wasted. Stop obsessing over the past and start building the future. Because the version of you that never existed is still waiting. The question is, will you finally give him a chance to exist? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and stay tuned for more videos on psychology, discipline, and self-improvement.